Hello everybody, this is Swordmaster, and today I am going to be bringing you guys another writing video, and this time, well, let's continue up our discussion on the beginning of a book, but this time let's focus on characters. So your basic character, who should you start with, why should you start with them, and how do you make a good one? These are all different questions, but first of all, let's get something out of the way. What they look like on the outside doesn't really matter in the big scheme of things. Don't get me wrong, it is important to know like basic features just to get an idea and to help the author, the reader visualize. But when it really comes down to it, making your character interesting and getting into their personality is a lot more important, because you can describe a character all you want, but at the end of the day, you can also describe a table a whole lot. And a table, well, although Buford does have my heart, isn't much of an interesting character. Again, unless, of course, you're counting Buford. But still, hey, characters can be whatever you want. And I'm not here to judge, so do what you want. But anyway,
I'm not very good at
to start with this, we gotta pretty much go with depth. Yeah, we gotta start with depth, personality. Oh gosh, writing. And struggle. Otherwise known as conflict, but I like the word struggle, so yeah. Anyway, why don't we just go into one of these? So, depth. What makes your character deep? Well, to start off, depth is what takes the 2D and makes it 3D. This is the point in which what you originally knew about your character. You can set this up in an interesting way by starting with just a character who just acts and does a certain way, but then later on, you give them a reason behind it. The big why, the how, and how they got there, all of that lovely stuff. And this really adds the character a shadow and makes them seem a little bit more lifelike. By doing this, you'll just make the character a little bit more. For an example, let's have like a white knight detective cop guy. He scolds his partners for drinking on the job. He's big, he's heroic, he's all these lovely things. But when let's say he and his partner go to some nightclub and his partner, I don't know, hits a lady.
I think that's impossible.
Yeah, and he does all these things. And let's say a white knight cop just does nothing. In doing nothing, we see that he really just wants people to see him as a certain way. And this is when the character adds depth. Anyway, we will talk about the two others in another time. I know, leaving you guys with a cliffhanger. How dare I? How dare I? But hey, we will get back to this. So, until next time, have a beautiful day, my duckies, and this is Swordmaster, signing out. I don't know what I'm doing, don't judge!
Okay.